Today we are talking about the new master crafting system and pre-farming for the Inferno 5. A lot of people are trying to farm Inferno 6 as of right now, but that is not possible. We will talk about that a bit more, but let's start with the new master crafting system. In my opinion, it was a welcome feature. Now you have a bit more control over what you want to craft from the merchant or the blacksmith. My apologies. You can go farm some of these material and you can keep a track of that easily from the codex. There is crafting material collection. You click on this magnifying glass icon and you can see how much you can collect in a week, and really easy, doesn't take all that long. That is welcome in my opinion. I got most of the important material just playing dungeon and doing the weekly terror ref. That was a nice for a change. I did not have to spend all the extra time to go and collect some of the new material. Anyhow, this is what we can get from the weekly, and then we can go to the crafting and pick an item that we want to craft, and it will have the random RNG. You can get an item to 2 attributes or 3 attributes, and magic attributes can come in 2 or 4. And then we can use rhodolite material here that you can collect 6 per week and choose one of the magic FXs that you want. It is nice, but too much RNG involved in my opinion. Another thing, now that even though we can craft this, it isn't all that big, because there is another feature that you can use in game. If you go to the event tab and collect these chests, you can get quite a lot of these, and you can basically pick an item that you want. Of course, it won't come with the exclusive class magic attributes, but still you can now target the slot that you are looking for and get an upgrade for that. So in my opinion, this is a welcome change here that they have added. Now you can craft, but it would be nice if there was some more option, and that would be, for example, I already let's say have some decent equipment here. I like this equipment, let's say, and I would like it if there was an option here to the item crafting. I could go to the equipment crafting, select my weapon, use the 3 rhodolite, and add 1 exclusive class attribute on that. That would be super neat, at least in my opinion. Not going through all the RNG, because even though if I am going to craft this item right now, picking one of the attributes I'm looking for, let's say Arcane Wind or the Arcane Torrent, depending on what I'm playing, PvE or PvP. Let's say I want Arcane Torrent. The attributes will be random. I'm not sure if it will come with fortitude and willpower, and if it will have some good magic attributes. So would be nice if there was an option to add the magic class magic attribute on the item that we have, either on the weapons or the primary gear, using the rhodolite. That would be super cool, and casual players and the hardcore grinders would be able to use that more freely. But that is just my opinion. Hopefully some of these changes, quality of life features, will come later on with the next update, or maybe next major update, because this is only a start. But like I said, a welcome feature. Now let's talk about the pre-farming. I'm hearing quite a lot of people already talking about now that it's just not possible for free-to-play to pre-farm the Inferno 6, just like what happened with the Inferno 5. And again, I thought, why not talk about this as a topic. You guys can see currently I am sitting at 5,469 combat rating. Every single gem in my socket right now is 5-star, and all of these gems are 4 out of 5, giving me quite a lot of combat rating, and some of them are even rank 8. And if I go and equip everything that gives me maximum SIA, let's go put this on max SIA from the set pieces, and if we go here, put on my gear that I use for max CS stuff only. Other than that, I am not using this gear, but keeping all these slots here. That gives me the most combat rating weekly, like trying to farm them. And let's see how much combat rating we can get. There we go. Every single piece is now triple, 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 triple. This is the only equipment that is in triple. Everything else is triple. And my combat rating is right now 47,279. That is less than the requirement of Inferno 6. So even spenders cannot go and pre-farm the Inferno 6 right now. You know what? Let's go to the Inferno 6 and go to a dungeon that is a easy dungeon, quick one. Let's see how a spender like me do in Inferno 6 normal dungeon, not the challenge dungeon. Challenge dungeon got even higher combat rating, and so it's just not you, it's most of like 90-95% player base who cannot do the pre-farming. And if we go inside of the standard dungeon, you guys will see I might do really nice damage here, but oh my goodness, I'm dying here because they are dealing quite a lot more damage to me, and it takes a bit too long. And look at that. Do we have an elite? No, it's not an ancient. Or is it an ancient? Never mind. The enemies are orange right now because the combat rating is too high, and I believe so I'll die somewhere here. And so I cannot even pre-farm the Inferno 6 normal dungeon. So let's see how the fight will go around this boss, and I died already. So yeah, it's not just you, it's me as well, like me as a spender. And I'm gonna try and kill this boss and not die. You know what, we're gonna try and do it. Never mind, we died. So what I have been doing is just farming the Inferno 5 for a dungeon right now, collecting wisp. Even though it's not fun, that is the only thing we can do as of right now. And I'm gonna like use the conversion feature and just see how many wisp I will able to get. I will keep on farming. Maybe we'll get 500 600 wisp by the time Inferno 6 will open up, but for now that is the best thing we can do until they adjust the combat rating. Anyhow, I'm signing off. See you all in the next one. You guys have a great day. Later.